And welcome back, this is Baller Scuba with more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm joined, as always, by my backtracking squad of Charlotte, Dunban, and Rhine. Shulk is in the back now because we're going to be doing side quests, and I don't think he's super important for it. And he has the most affinity with everybody. So here's all the people that don't get along so well. Charlotte does have a little bit of a change on her. I equipped her with the mist sandals. No more quick step, unfortunately. And Rhine does have the tank garter equipped now with the HP up and muscle up 2 gems on him. Everything else should be the same, even on Dunban, where I can't find anything for him just yet. I did pick up a weapon, but it's not as good as the one he has. Even Shulk is the same. I also leveled up a couple arts off screen, so let's go over that. Also, there were some problems with the skills that I thought I had fixed. But leveled up Gale Slash for Dunban. Did read all of the arts manuals, one of which was for Rhine, and I thought that they were all for Dunban. Shield Bash, I believe it was. For Charlotte, I went ahead and leveled up Heal Round. For Rhine, I leveled up Bone Upper, and then there's that Shield Bash that, as you can see, is now fully leveled. Well, I want to show it off a little bit more, but they're not letting me. You can see that 5, 6, and 7 levels have been unlocked for Shield Bash. That's because I read it. And then for Shulk, I leveled up Stream Edge and Air Slash, hoping to do something with those. So that is what we did in arts. For skills, like I said, I thought I had moved stuff around, but apparently I was wrong. We were learning Steel Protection for Dunban. We'll get to that eventually, but I really wanted to get Spiritual Awakening done. Greatly increases aggro when no armor is equipped. Well, I don't really want to get it done, but we're moving over there. I thought I had done that, though. Same with Charlotte here. She was learning Middleweight Expert. We wanted her over on Medical Knowledge, greatly boosts power of healing, arts, and chain attacks. For Rhine, he was learning what I think I wanted him to learn, but I don't remember it. Battle Character, increases attack power of equipped weapon. Definitely something that I want to learn. And then Shulk is definitely learning on what I wanted him to learn. More experience for completing quests, rewarding work. We will want that one. We will definitely want that. I also rearranged some of the skill links here, so we have Mental Fortitude, Bodybuilder, Against the Odds, Firm Defense, and Ether Expansion on Shulk. We have Firm Defense, Battle Cry, and Medium Equipment, because there's nothing else for Dunban. For Charlotte, we have Battle Cry, Secret of Life, Healing Wisdom. This one's new because we raised the affinity between Shulk and Charlotte to blue, so now she has access to Healing Wisdom. Healing Arts restore more HP, definitely important for her. And Against the Odds, which is significantly less important for her. With Rhine, we now have Firm Defense, Ether Expansion, Battle Cry, and Healing Wisdom. Alright, that is what I did off screen. It's time to head back. I'm still a little weirded out about the skills there because I thought I took care of them. We have a lot to do. We're going to be spending a long time backtracking here. We're not going to move past the sororal statues for some time. But before we get to the major project that the game told us to do, that I'm going to pretend it didn't tell us to do, because to be honest, I kind of like it when it's a surprise. We are going to head back to Colony 9 here, and it is just a shade too late here. We will have to change the time a little bit earlier. Now that Dunban is in the party, there are a couple more quests that I can tackle that I feel comfortable tackling at this point, because we were waiting on Dunban. I hate having to say this, but since I started spending more time with Paula, my curries got worse. No, Giorgio, not your curry. People keep saying it's not how it used to be. They can't finish it. My home life is more fulfilled, but work's gone to the dogs. It's safe to say I've hit a slump. That is indeed a problem. Yes, I agree. It's seriously life or death, mate. You know my daughter's the most important thing in the world to me. But I can't give her nice things if I'm not making any money. I'll be honest, I have another favor to ask you. Could you go and find me 5 lots of Piranhax Row? No. It'll go great in the curry. I somewhat doubt that. That would be fish eggs. Caviar-ish. It's not officially caviar, unless it's sturgeon, I believe. But that's what he's asking. He wants me to get some fish eggs for him. It's only a stopgap, but it'll do until I'm back in the curry mood. I must admit I have some doubts about this plan. Me too, Dunban. You and me both. Dunban, once again, unique comments here. I don't know. It's an idea. I think it'll stop my customers losing all their faith in me. Gotta keep up appearances. For the sake of your family. And for this, we do receive Out of Luck Giorgio. Giorgio is spending so much time with the daughter he adores that the quality of his curry is suffering. Help him to find a way out of this slump. Collect 5 lots of Piranhax roe, specifically from Piranhaxes on the Bionis' leg. You cannot kill the ones here in Colony 9. They apparently never have eggs. So you have to kill the ones on Bionis' leg. For completing this, though, you get 3,500 gold, 250 experience, and Quark Gauntlets. I should say that getting this quest is kind of complicated. You need to have completed Overworked and Underpaid the way that I did, which we called Route B. You have to complete it that way, or this specific quest will not unlock for you. You'll get a different quest. Sharla must have joined the party, and you have to have 3-star affinity in Colony 9. This one's kind of complicated to get, but we got it. Please, I need that Piranhax roe. Do it for Paola, not for me. Wait, did I say that once already? Not a problem. Consider it done. That's right, I'll help too. Not really, you'll like heal, but I don't really need heals for this, I don't think. Alright, so that is one quest done. Let's get around the barrels so that we can head up here. No, this way. I went around the barrels the wrong way. I'm not used to going around that way for whatever reason, but we need to head back up to the Gem Man, who now has a quest for us. Hey you, listen here a bit. Hello there, youngin'. I got something that might interest you. You ever heard of a mobile furnace? Well, after years of research, it's now possible to shrink furnaces. I reckon I could make you one if I had all the right parts. It's a shame, cause there's just one part I ain't got. Wait a minute. You can get me it. It's called an ultra-small reactor. They developed it in Colony 6 to use in ether mining. Finding one could be tough after what happened there, though. I did hear there's some people looking to fix up Colony 6. Word travels fast. Once again, we're not going to address that. If that colony can get back on its feet, you might get one there. How about it? Think you can get me an ultra-small reactor? And we have unlocked a new quest, the Gem Man's Invention. I almost held off getting this quest because he talks about Colony 6 a bit, but the game has already given us like 2 or 3 hints that we're going to be rebuilding Colony 6. Let's just pretend that we didn't see them. This is the Gem Man's Invention. You need to have made it to where we are now, the Sororal statues, in order to officially unlock this. The Gem Man says that an ultra-small reactor is needed to make a mobile furnace. Restore Colony 6 to get an ultra-small reactor, reconstruct Colony 6 to level 1, and collect an ultra-small reactor. That's going to take us some time. We'll spend a lot of time doing this kind of stuff. But for doing it, we get no gold, 1,000 experience, and a mobile furnace. And that mobile furnace will prove to be quite useful for me in time. What? You haven't got the ultra-small reactor yet. Colony 6 has to be rebuilt before they can develop the reactor. Take your time, bit by bit, and you'll get there eventually. In the meantime, if you need any gem crafting, use my furnace. And we automatically go into that. So let's do a little bit here, just one. Do I have any level 3s? No, just level 2s. All right, sort by color. It's an easy way for me to find something that I want. How much was that? 40? Not going to be enough, it looks like. Not enough on the HP up. I need to get over 100% in something after all. No. Wait, how much was those ethers? That could work here. That could work. Do I want it to work? I think I do. All right, let's get the electric plus an ether up together. So we'll get an ether up 2 gem and an electric plus 2 gem out of it because these are level 2. But I'm going to try to get up to 200% on one of these. I'm not sure it'll happen, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. We could use Dunban here. He is the combo master. Qualities grow stronger when flame is constant. There is an end game combo that works with Dunban as the shooter, but we don't have access to that yet. It's not end game. So the idea here is that if you pair Dunban with, let's say, Rhine, who has a strong flame and usually just does the strong flame, it will get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. The problem is if you get anything else, that ruins the combo, right? And then it's not as good. Then we have Charla. Charla has a gentle bonus. The cylinder gaze fills up more with gentle flame. You're only going to want to use the gentle flame when you have a ton of qualities and none of them are even close to 100%. That's when you want to do something like this, the gentle bonus, because then when you have the gentle flame leveled up sufficiently, you can take a lot of the qualities that didn't make 100% and use them again. But that is not what we're caring about right now. Then there's Rhine. He has a strong bonus. Qualities grow stronger with a strong flame. But honestly, Rhine would be good if Rhine was also the engineer, but it doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. So we're going to stick with Shulk. Fever Plus gets into a fever easily when crafting. We still haven't seen a fever. I'm hoping for it. It's a risk, but if it does show up, it does quite good for us. You can see Dunban as the engineer. He has a good strong flame, a poor medium flame, and an average gentle flame even. Playing too much Chrono Cross. All right. So what that means is not necessarily how much percentage it increases everything, but how often it happens. So he has a good strong flame, so most of the time you use him, he's going to be using strong flame, but gentle flame will show up every once in a while. Medium flame, that's rare. Poor means rare. And we get 3 to 5 turns because we have the base affinity with him. Charlotte, we get 6 to 9 turns because we have a blue affinity. Once again, poor strong flame, so almost never a strong flame. Medium flames are going to be what shows up the most, which is good if you have a lot of qualities. The strong flame hits one quality for a lot, medium flame hits all qualities for a little, and gentle flame just levels up that cylinder gauge. And so if you use her, medium flame and gentle flame, that's what you're going to get. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. We're trying to do this. 8 to 12 craft turns because of the affinity between the two. Great strong flame, poor everything else. This is what I want. This is what we did before. This is one of my favorite combos. So we're going to stick with it. And if you don't have the person in your party, it takes a little while to load. All right, just hit the button. There's no point in hanging around here too much. Medium flame. What are you doing? All right, party support. If you have affinity between all of your characters, you'll get that from time to time. Didn't quite get up to the 200 that I was hoping for. I would have needed the fever at this level, but it'll be easier to get up to 200% later. We do get 2 gems for that. The Ether Up 2 gem increases Ether by 18. I think that is better than what I have equipped. And then the Electric Plus 2, which I care significantly less about, increases electric damage dealt by 18%. Let's go ahead and take them, and we're done gem crafting. Don't forget to bring me the Ultra Small Reactor. And we get an achievement for this, Craftacular and Lending a Hand. Let's take a look at those. Craftacular and Lending a Hand should be close to each other, yes. Oh, we did enter a fever state. It still wasn't enough. I thought that was going to be enough. But when we got a whole bunch of numbers in a row, it wasn't me spamming the button like I thought it was. It was just that we got into a fever. That's how that happens. If you spam the button, oftentimes you miss that you got into a fever, but I did. And then Lending a Hand received a support bonus. That's when you have a good affinity between all the characters. They'll just come in and give you a little bit of a boost. Very useful, vital to actually getting that 200%. If you get up to 200%, you get the next level. We couldn't do it today. Couldn't do it. All right, let's head over here where I believe we can now turn in a quest. Oh, it's not the right time. I was wondering where she went. Remember Pella and Noreen, we wanted to get The affinity between Ryan and Shulk leveled up a little bit more. We achieved that by up to pink affinity. No, sorry, not pink. Purple flower affinity. It looks pink to me, though. But it's purple. It's either purple flower or purple heart.
Noreen wants me to do what? Take a look at the two boys? Why would she ask that? Oh, I get it, to check to see how good their friendship is. Hey, it's totally improved. Shulk and Ryan are looking much more like best friends now. I'm so jealous. I wish me and Noreen were like that. But I guess boys are different. Can girls be best friends like that? I bet they can't, you know. If you think otherwise, prove it. Prove that my sexism is wrong. Let's take a look at what they're actually asking here, because we can't actually do this just yet. Raise the affinity between two female party members considerably, and then talk to Paula. Spoiler, we're going to get a second female party member at some point. I won't say how many females we're going to get, but it's at least 2. Otherwise, there's no way we could complete this. This is going to take us a long time, though, because we don't even have a second female party member, let alone a good affinity between 2 of them. Charlotte, you're going to find yourself a friend later. We will have to. All right, that's that done. We're not going to complete that for some time, so I wasn't in a rush to find that, turn that in. Let's head down here, though. At night specifically, when we can talk to Sesame. Once again, Dunban is required for this one. The Gem Man stall, no, or Gem Man's quest even, no unique comments. But for this, Dunban has unique comments, so I'm saying he's required for this. All right. Even though he's not really. What's with the face? You want to join us? Come on, we're short of members anyhow. You came because you heard about my plan, right? Could you tell me more? Yeah, I want to know too. Well, you'll know soon enough. Better late than never, eh? I hope you're not expecting us to take part in some fiendish scheme. Everyone has their own idea of what justice is. Maybe you don't like mine, but is that really my problem? Anyway, getting back to the point. Here's your first job. And we get the plan preparation. Anytime you see a dash like that, it's the first in the quest line. So, in order to get this one, you need to have access to Tephra Cave. And that's it. It seems like you would need more than that, but that's really all you need. Sesame and his friends are planning something shady. Help, but keep a close eye on developments. Collect 2 croaking brog bags from singing brogs in Tephra Cave. I believe I already got this because we killed a couple unique monster brogs, and they always drop those. But we get 1,000 gold, 150 experience, and critical up 2 for completing this quest. Go to Tephra Cave and collect some croaking brog bags for me. You're one of us now. Don't let me down. Not a problem. Consider it done. Just what I expect from the legendary hero Dunban. Such flattery. I'll be needing some of that recovery ether of yours. And we do have that already done. If you do not have this, have enough, and don't want to go kill brogs, you can go trade with Nick in the Northern Military District at night. You only need the 1-star affinity for him to trade that. Sesame, we got what you asked for. Did you get them all? Good work, man. You're learning the ropes fast. Now you need to take these to the residential district and see Betty. Betty's normally around during the day. Go and have a chat with her. Don't let me down. So, now we have an update to the quest, which is to talk to Betty. Which we can do quite easily. We'll have to do it during the day, though. She is hanging out in the Tranquil Square. She's the diehard fan of Kenny Rohan, so she's always in the same spot. And I went the wrong way. Doesn't really matter, though. 11 o'clock. Kenny Rohan also has a quest for us, but we're going to turn this in first. How you doing, Betty?
Hi there.
Hi there. Oh, you need to see me? I see. You're one of his gang. Forgive me, it's just that you don't look the type. Here's what I promised him. Whatever you do, don't look at what's inside. And we have received the sealed package, and we get an update, which is to return to Sesame. Now, honestly, I don't like necessarily looking at all of these things, but they told me not to, so now I want to look. But the key items, like I said, don't have the best descriptions. They're not necessarily worth looking at all the time. Sealed package has "do not open" written on it, right? None of this is necessarily all interesting, so I tend to just kind of ignore it. Just tend to ignore it. But Betty is now done. I'll probably continue to ignore it too. It's time to talk to Kenny Rohan. Once again, Dunban comments for this. This is why I avoided it before. So we know why the lamp went out. Now for the real issue. Should we fix it or not? If we fix it, all who found comfort in its glow will be pleased. Although, on the other hand, the light is really just a light. An accidental, albeit captivating, distraction on the road to healing. I think sentiment and emotion are stopping them moving on. That's why I'm entrusting the decision to fix the lamp to you. Could you tell me more? Yeah, what's on your mind? If you do nothing, then the situation stays the same. The people will be forced to move on and overcome their pain. But if you fix the lamp, things will go back to how they were before. They will be distracted from their pain, for now, but not forever. The choice is yours, friends. Do we have the right to decide such a thing? Doing nothing is also an option. So the decision really comes down to whether you fix it or not. Best to make a firm decision now, once and for all. Then everyone can get on with living their new lives. And so we have Out Like a Light, our new quest. Now this one opens up once you have reached the Colony 6 area. Not reconstruction started like we just got, but actually reached the Colony 6 area before you go into the Ether Mine. And you have completed a Mysterious Light, and you have 3-star affinity in Colony 9. Once again, Dunban comments that's why he's here. Now that you know what the Mysterious Light was, you have to decide what to do with it. Do you restore the light, or do you leave things as they are? Mend the lamp, or throw the ether cylinder in the lake? And depending on how you do it, you get a different gem, more than likely, although it could be equipment. But for this, we get 3,400 gold and 950 experience. I'm going to say that Route A is throwing the ether cylinder into the lake, and Route B is repairing the lamp. I'm going to throw it in the lake because I like the convenience of it a little bit more, and we'll say moral-ish reasons. It's kind of morally ambiguous, but I'll go with they need to move on. Here, take this ether cylinder. If you want to do nothing, then throw the cylinder off the bridge. If you want to fix it, go to see Arno and ask him how to do it. Yeah, once again, just chuck it off the side or go and talk to people and do some more work. Oh, just chuck it off the side, it's fine. Everything clear? And we now have the ether cylinder. Not a problem, consider it done. That's right, I'll help too. Indeed. So let's take a closer look at the two options that we have here. Mend the lamp or throw the ether cylinder in the lake. I believe I can just do it like right here. No, I have to actually be in a certain spot for it, unfortunately. We already talked to Betty. Yeah, we actually have to go to a specific spot to do it. There it is. That's the only spot from which you can throw the ether lamp. Here, not good enough. Not good enough at all. How dare you say it might be there. So let's head over here. Specifically this side. Oh, there's no fence here. I don't know if I ever noticed that before. Maybe I did and I just forgot. It's always possible. We should discard the cylinder. If we do not, the people will be unable to overcome their sadness. So, did we throw it? We threw it! It didn't necessarily say that, but that's what happened. We threw it, and it's gone. And now we can go back to Kenny Rohan. You can warp there, but there are limits even to my laziness. We can just run back. It's not too far at all, really. But once again, it's kind of a morally ambiguous choice. I feel like Kenny Rohan's gonna judge us either way, though.
What is it?
So you threw it away. You've not made the wrong choice. And now people won't be gathering there to admire it night after night. We'll all be looking to the future instead of some lamp in the water. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. That was actually a tough decision for me, I think. That's right. You'd have done the same for us. That lamp provided people with brief comfort, but nothing more. There was no right answer, but I would call this a fine outcome. And we have completed it. Lots of bad things have happened to the colony, but the residents look to the future now. We get 3,400 gold, 950 experience, and iron armor. That sounds quite nice. Probably won't be good for much, though. And I think I got an achievement there, too. Did I see that right? No. No. I thought I did, though. But no. We can hope for the best. But now's the time to warp back to the Gem Man stall. Which I love that they center on the map, so then when I come here for the first time, the Gem Man stall is just immediately where I am. Alright, so what we want to do is make it night again so we can just go ahead and return to Sesame. Because we have actually completed what he wanted us to do.
Alright.
So you spoke to her? Then hand it over. Come on, I know she gave you something. Yep, no doubt about it. This is the real thing. Go to work. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. Yeah, we eat problems like this for breakfast. Did she say something? Actually, no, I forget I asked. That's all for now. I should have another job for you later. And no complaints, even if it's just another courier job. And we have completed the plan preparation. Sesame's plan is a little closer to completion. We got 1,000 gold, 150 experience, and a critical up 2 gem.